Plan of action today, guys, is basically to sort out this mess, get the racking in. Hopefully going to fit two behind me there, one either side. I've got all this wiring to sort out, get that into the current desk that's here. I need to cut that down to size to fit in here. I believe I've got like 3-4 inches either side to move around, and I'm not the smallest guys anymore, so that's not exactly going to work. But yeah, I need to get through all this. Now, green screen is up. I've got one 300 LED light panel there, and I've got another two behind the green screen. The computer's behind there. Got to sort out all the wiring, but I have got a desk that I'm hoping to build. I'm just getting the framework made up. Measurements are in, and I've got to sort that out. So today's main priority is get this lot sorted, get the racking in, and then cut this down. So studio build, as far as then that's going to go, is I've got to do something with this roof because it's absolutely horrendous. Don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what this is here. I've got to sort that out. The light just above me there, that is again, like I said, a bit dubious, but get rid of that. Hopefully a light panel up there, maybe that be LED. Don't know what I'm going to go for yet. Spotlights maybe either side. I've got to get the camera hooking equipment in to drop down, so like the gantry, things like that. But yeah, pretty much got to go through all this and get it sorted. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a tough one, but as you can see, I've got everything everywhere, and yeah, well, better start getting on with it and keep you guys up to date. Everything that I use will be in the link below. So at the moment I've got the newer field monitor up on top of the camera. I've got the Footwear audio packs, so I'll link those in the description below. I'll link in the light panels in the description below as well for you. They're from Newer. Like I said, pretty much got some good equipment here if you're filming. Obviously, as you can see, the camera is on a autofocus, so hopefully this field of view that I can see on this screen at the moment is good for you guys. Hopefully it's not too bright. I can turn the colouring down, so I might just adjust the light panels depending on where am I there. So that's a bit more of a cooler effect, which looks a bit horrendous. But yeah, I'll go with that one. It's quite a warm glow. Not too sure yet, so I've got to just adjust the brightness and things like that. So that's quite high. Drop it down low. Add a bit of colour in. Maybe something like that. That looks a bit better. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with it.
Best to give me your loyalty. Best to give me your loyalty. Cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. Cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty.
Just a quick shout out to Rocat. Now, Bradley over in their PR team sent me a few samples a couple of years ago. He sent me the Recon 500 camo headset. I gave that to my son for his Switch. He sent me two mice. This is the cone, so if you've got bigger hands than I have, as you can see, great mouse for that. However, I didn't get on with it, so I switched over to the Rocat Burst Pro. Nice little mouse, really nicely fitting in your hand if you've got smaller hands. And then the Magma keyboard. So yeah, they've got their own software. They brought out Turtle Beach. I really enjoy using them. I did use before that, the Corsair K90 and its mouse and keyboard. I just didn't get on with them. Still kept the M500 mouse pad, that's RGB, that lights up, that's brilliant. But yeah, Corsair just started to let me down a little bit on the keyboard. It wasn't becoming very responsive. The mouse, well, the aim kept aiming and dropping out, so I got rid of that and went over to Rocat and haven't had any problems in the last 4-5 years. So yeah, if you're looking for great mice, great keyboard, I'll link those in the description down below, along with the streaming setup I use, the Focusrite Solo Scarlett, which is the 3rd gen. I've got the Uhuru mic that I reviewed as well, and I've also got the Fury by GXT, which is Trust Gaming. I use both of those independently depending on what I'm doing. In this environment, the Trust one doesn't work that well, where the Uhuru one does. So yeah, I've got a new lock to go on the garage door, quite a hefty freestyle lock. I'll link that in the description down below as well. That's going on the door, that's over there. But yeah, I've got loads of wiring, so just to let you know, I've got all my HDMI cables and everything I need for all my setups in there. I've got a spares drawer, so that's like cable ties and twist ties and anything that I need for basically securing wires and so on and so forth. And then I've got an audio drawer. I have, however, got some parts for a streaming setup. So a Ryzen 3. I'm going with that. That's just going to be the Ryzen 3 3100. Doesn't need to be anything more than that, because that's going to be paired with the Avia Media 4K capture card. I've also gone a bit OTT on the RAM, just because I had it spare laying around. So I have got here basically 32 gig of Trident Z Neo RAM. Now this is obviously CL16 3600 speed, and then I've got a couple of NVMe's just basically for the storage. So 256, actually I've got two 256 Sabrent, no I haven't. I've got one 256 Sabrent Rocket NVMe, and then I've got a Patriot P300. I also do have a Sabrent Rocket 1TB somewhere. I think that might be back at the other studio, which I've got to go and pick up. But yeah, I've got loads of spares and not enough time to do with it. I will be, however, reviewing, because security is becoming quite a big thing at the moment, this outdoor camera. Now this is going to be the ZS GX1S by Kaur, battery powered and I believe solar powered as well. So that's going to be quite a nice little camera to set up, and that's going to go outside the door pointing down the drive. But yeah, I'll link everything that I'm using today, everything that I'm going through, if I think it's going to be of some use to you, in the description down below. So as you can see, I've moved quite a lot of stuff already. All the boxes are outside. So for anything that you're doing like this, guys, decent light equipment is basically a must. And I'm going to show you a quick run through of what I kind of started off with, and then sort of go through there of the generational increase. So first of all was one of these. So I had a couple of these, about 2 or 3. Now I believe this was from A Best Studio, and it came with a couple of white umbrellas, a couple of black umbrellas that used to stick in the back of a 3-point stand, and it came with massive fluorescent bulbs. Now this was alright for a while, but I started to realise that it just gave it too much glare. It was too white. The box is stuck. And yeah, it didn't really sort of work out very well. That one's stuck in there because I haven't used them for 6 years, maybe 6 years. I think I've been doing this channel for about 7. Recently come back after 5. So this was the bulb. Now you had 2 of these, and they were hefty, really, really big. Drained an awful lot of power just to keep them going. But yeah, they were all right for a little while. I then transitioned on over to these little LED light panels. So these are TL160s, just cheap ones off Amazon. As you can see, the points of where all the LEDs are, battery operated, which was great because you could take them anywhere. However, if your battery ran out, you couldn't put them on full mains power, and they came with obviously a white and an orange shield, so that gave you a cool white or your warm white. They were good. Just quickly actually, whilst I'm on the subject of lighting, these are brilliant off of Amazon. Just little light packs basically. This one's just white, nothing spectacular. This one's RGB. As you can see, great for lighting effects on cameras, things like that. If you wanted to sort of zhuzh it up a little bit, I wouldn't recommend them for anything else. And then I went, obviously, like I said, for the newer 300 LED light panels. Now I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to kind of show you what I'm working with at the moment, and hopefully there's not too much interference. I'll try and cut it out. So if I stick that there, as you can see, the newer LED panels up there, it's brilliant. Now I will apologise, behind here is very messy, just because I really haven't sorted anything out yet. Got a cable stuck. So as you can see, green screen, I've actually got a rough one on the back, and then I'll show you the front in just a second. But if I take this round here to there. And this is kind of what I'm working with at the moment. Just get it in focus. So, desk's a bit of a mess because I'm sorting it all out. You have got obviously one LED light panel there. You've got the other one behind me. It's currently off at the moment because I'm trying to find the other cable, which is the one that's using at the back. You hear a mic. That's a brilliant little mic. I've got the Trust Gaming one there. And like I said, Rocat Manga keyboard, the Rocat Burst Pro, and the Focusrite Scarlett Audio 3rd generation, which is brilliant. Again, if you're streaming and you're using a camera, cheap little tripod basically for your desk. This one just sits behind there with the camera pointing out. But yeah, it's not too bad. These are, like I said, stupidly bright. If I do that, there you go. Not great though for gaming. Obviously got to get all wired up, hence the extension leads everywhere, which is not great. I know it's not safe, but whilst I'm here, I know it's fine. Turn it off when I leave. And then this is the NT or INTI RGB gaming chair. Obviously I've got the strobe purple at the moment, and I think the remote's over there somewhere. But yeah, that's the setup. Obviously PC always stuck up in the corner. Now I've got it via Wi-Fi. I have got some Cat 8 cable that's come, so I'm going to show you wiring that up, running it in. I've got Tube, I believe, internet provider, which is up to around about 900 meg a second download and upload. However, over Wi-Fi I'm getting about 650 down and around about 752 up, which is fantastic. I've got a couple of webcams on the desk actually that I've been trying out with the Chroma green screen. But if I show you the green screen as it stands at the moment, there you go. So I've got the smooth side here. It just needs a bit of an iron and sorting out. I need to sort out behind it as well. I've got the clips, I found them today, that hold all this together. Now, idea for this is actually rigging it to the ceiling. So when I need it, I can just drop it down, I can push it back up and get it up out the way, so I don't have to use the tripods and the big hefty metal bar that's behind here. So yeah, it's obviously not the best space in the world for videos at this present moment in time, just because I've got to get everything basically sorted out. There's a lot of stuff to crack on with. I'm going to turn that light off. Somewhere around here there's a switch. There you go. And yeah, So space, that's why I've got the racking. So the racking I've actually done in a previous YouTube video, which you guys can see. I'll link the racking in the description down below. It came from Amazon, I'm led to believe. So that's in the back of my car, which is just outside the garage. So yeah, I don't know what I've got left to do here tonight without sorting out everything else. Floor as well, the floor is wonky. As you can tell, I'm leaning that way at the moment. So I think I'll just crack on, get these last few bits done, try and cut down this desk. And like I said, I'm building a desk as well, so that's going to be pretty cool. I'll show you guys with that one. Got my dad working on the sort of framework, so I'll give you updates of that. Basically, really old tables out of a pub. The metal just needs bolting together, sturdying up, and then turning into a desk. Hopefully capable of holding quite a substantial bit of weight. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to do this evening. Racking a bee tomorrow, and then I've got to go back to the other studio, grab all the products, bring them on over, get them on, and I might show the progress of the streaming computer. Like I said, I've got a Ryzen 3 3100 that I'm going to be using as the CPU. I've got the VMedia 4K capture card, so I'm not going to need anything heavy duty for the gaming, the streaming PC. Sorry, the only thing I'm going to need is good NVMe's for just Windows operating system. 1 terabyte. Like I said, Sapient Rocket I've got sort of on hand if I need it, but I also have 24 terabytes of Barracuda. They're over here, really nice packaging. Barracuda Compute. These, I don't know if you can see that very well. No, camera's not going to focus because of the light. Barracuda Compute. 8 terabytes of storage, so that's going to be perfect, because what I'm going to do is run everything through the streaming computer for streaming. Any captures, any videos that I want to do, I'm going to run it all through that. Like I said, I can run it through that, run it through the streaming computer, record it all, transfer it all back to the gaming rig, and do it that way. Now I have got a micro ATX motherboard that I could use. I've also got a X570 ATX motherboard that could go in a different case. Might go in the open air test bench that I got. I'm undecided, do I have both in one or do I split them a little? Just got to sort that out. So what I'm going to do is end the video here, go and get some sleep, and come back tomorrow, finish off, put the racking up, and be done with it, hopefully. And then I can crack on with everything else that I've got to do. So I will be streaming intermittently for the next sort of couple of weeks, just while I sort everything out in here. Might go over some of the old stock, see if any of it is good in 2025 from like 2020, 2021. Definitely reviewing the camera, because that's great for security. Solar panelled, like I said, battery operated as well. What's it got on it? Wi-Fi, infrared, waterproof. Supports up to 128 gigabyte cards, motion sensor and rechargeable batteries. Also 130 wide angle, so 130 degrees wide angle, which is going to be pretty good, and solar panel. So I'll probably review that, find out the details of where I got it from. I've had it for a while, just never had anywhere to put it up. And that's pretty much it for now. So what I'll do, guys, end it here, go and get some sleep, and I'll see you tomorrow. So guys, the plan of action for tonight is try and get this racking up. I've got to saw down part of the bench to make sure it fits in this width, but that's going to be a bit difficult with the racking, so hopefully I have enough space behind me for 2, and then 1 either side. I'm going to try and fit the ones in the side down a little bit. I think I'm actually not going to have enough space for that, so I've got to sort out some sort of creative way of getting that sorted out. I have got another rack down there in its box. It's called G-Rack. I got it off Amazon, and it's 5 tiers and it holds up to 175 kilograms. So it says, and it's a 5-tier rack, so hopefully I can get 5, maybe with what I've got here, maybe 6 stacks out of it. sort out the desk. So I've still got some of that to sort out and get rid of some of that. Now the streaming computer, I'm on the hunt for a GPU. Doesn't need to be anything fantastic. So the computer basically is going to have that via media streaming capture card in it. I'm going to run it out of my PC into the capture card and back out to the screen. So I've got a separate one of those. Also, I know I pointed this out in the previous part of this video, Sabrent Rocket, 256 gigabyte. I don't know if the camera's going to zoom in on that. There you go. 256 gigabyte Sabrent Rocket NVMe. Now, I did open this up earlier just to have a little bit of a look. Sabrent themselves have actually, I'd say, sort of messed up a little bit because if I open this up, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this in the camera. I don't know if it's going to show up properly. When the camera zooms in correctly, let's just see if I can get it to work. There you go. It's actually, instead of 256, it's a 512 gigabyte NVMe. So that is perfect. Now I have got another one of these. It is a terabyte one. Just got to find out where I put it. So that streaming computer is going to have either, where was it here? 32 gigabytes. Yeah, 32 gigabytes of Trident Z Royal, or it might even go as far as having what? That's I've got 32 gigabyte RAMs here. So yeah, 4 times 8. So could be either or either. Corsair, Vengeance RGB, those ones. They were out of a previous build of mine. So I might put those in it. I might put the Trident Z Royal. It's going to have 24 terabytes of storage in regards to hard drives. NVMe's a 1 terabyte and 512 terabyte, 512 gigabyte. So it's going to be pretty stacked out. It's going to have nearly 30 terabytes of storage, which is going to be awesome because I can then just run it from the streaming PC back to my editing rig, reconfigure it all there, and then go from there. So yeah, looks like I've got a lot of work out for me. Like I said, I'm going to speed the video up, play some music over it. Now all the music I'm using for this video is from No Copyright Sound. Link will be in the description down below to their website. They've got loads of different genres of music on there. So basically you just got to get a crack on, sort this out, and yeah, hopefully by the end of this video it's actually all built, products are in, like I said, they're in the car, and like I said, I've got a car full. But yeah, let's crack on with it.
Music is my therapy, dancing is my medicine. Listen, every part of me, I'm free from what I'm living in. Music is my therapy, dancing is my medicine. Listen, every part of me. So don't tell me you want me just because you're lonely, just because you saw me at the party with my homies. We can take it slowly, we can take it slow. So don't tell me you want me just because you're lonely, just because you saw me at the party with my homies. We can take it slowly, we can take it slow. Because music is my therapy, therapy, therapy. Music is my therapy, therapy, therapy. Music is my therapy, therapy, therapy. Music is my therapy, therapy. So don't tell me you want me just because you're lonely, just because you saw me at the party with my homies. We can take it slowly, we can take it slow.
And guys, as you can see, cleared it all off. I've just made the markings of where I need to cut, so just put a line down either side. Used a fixed saw basically to start the lines, and then just basically going to use another saw just to cut all the way through. That's as much as I can do with the desk this evening. I'm shortening it 8 inches either side, just to give me enough through gap between the racking. But what I'm going to go ahead and do now is basically get that racking up, because that's the main thing. So I'm just going to move the desk forward out the way, make sure I'm not going to clip anything, and then I can get the racking sorted. Yeah, it's a bit of a slog. Even if I get the racking done tonight, the products can then be put in tomorrow, so hopefully when you next see this, at least got the racking up with the products on. Just might be the desk that's not done. So let's get on, move this round again, and then start on the racking.
Music is my therapy, dancing is my medicine. Lifting every part of me, I'm free from what I'm living in. Music is my therapy, dancing is my medicine. Lifting every part of me. So don't tell me you want me, just because you're lonely, just because you saw me at the party with my homies. You can take it slowly, you can take it slow. Don't tell me you want me, just because you're lonely, just because you saw me at the party with my homies. You can take it slowly, you can take it slow, because
So guys, as you can see, I've got everything in, got all the products in all the bags down there. The open air test bench I've got down there might actually be for the new streaming computer that I'm going to be going with. I believe I'm going to be using an X570 ROG Strix motherboard, and that's ATX. Don't know if I'll change the case, might go with the open air test bench. Still kind of undecided, but for the time being we'll use that. But yeah, I've got to get all the racking sorted out. As you can see, it's all now up. I've got to find space for the green screen. Now I may put that on a roller on the rafters above me, drop it down. I have got some wood on order to come along and basically cover all this roof so you won't see it. I've got acoustic foam on the way. I've got about 100 pieces of that, hopefully to cover the majority of this. Got to sort up the walls as well. They're a bit naff, especially sort of there, so I might board that and put some acoustic foam up there as well. But the main aim of today is just to get this all cleared, get the workspace sorted. I'm going to be cutting down the desk at some point and putting a hinge on it so I can make the desk bigger or smaller depending on my needs. But yeah, let's go ahead, get everything sorted out that's coming on the desk at the moment, all the bags, and get them up on the racking behind me.
From the start, hearing sirens playing from the start, from the start, from the start, from the start. Hey, hey, did you hear them sirens playing? Hear them sirens playing from the start, from the start, from the start. Hey, hey, hear them sirens playing from the start.
See guys, all the racking is now up and all the products on the shelves. Obviously that's all I've got at the moment. I have got some other bits to come in. Just to let you know, I have got a new sponsor on the way as well. I'm going to put a little link in the description down below. But yeah, check them out. It's an energy drink, so there's going to be more information over on my Facebook. Go over there, find my discount code DAT-10%, and yeah, just check out their stock. So I've got that coming as well. Couple more bits to finish off, or quite a lot to finish off in here actually. I've got some wood coming, so I'm going to literally panel out the ceiling so you can't see that, and replace this light with an LED one which is there from Onfuru. Now these guys did send me on over some LED lights a couple of years back that I used in my last setup. I'm going to go back to them again for some more lights, but yeah, this little 24 watt LED ceiling light is going to go where that horrible one is there. I've then got to, once that's panelled, I've got to put the acoustic foam in up there, panel in up there, put acoustic foam there, and then obviously just paint really, put the LED lights round when I get those come on in. Garage door, now I may actually just board that up, or I might paint it, might even get a new garage door, make it look nicer over there. In regards to the green screen, I'm going to turn that around now. I've got an idea with that. So there is the green screen in all its glory. So with that, I've actually got some parts coming. I'm going to be using the current framework, the bar, and I'm going to use it as like a roller blind. So I'm going to put rollers on each end so I can pull it up and put it down as when I need it. Again, that's going to be mounted to the wood, so it's going to be up there out the way. At the moment behind there is my computer, the screens, my gaming chair, all the microphones that I use for streaming, and a bit of a mess in wires. That's because I am getting a new desk being delivered. Now I don't know what top it's going to come with at the moment. I've got a friend looking out for me, but when that gets delivered, I've literally got to cut it down to size, drill holes in it, cable management, wrap it maybe, depending on what the colour is like, but I don't know. Now, in regards to videos, I might do some videos of this angle with the PC in the background. I may do them from the angle that you just saw a moment ago, which would have been quite nice, or I may shoot videos from about here. Now I thought this angle might actually be pretty cool as well, because you can see a lot of what's basically going on. I just need to sort out the height of where the camera's going to sit. I may actually change the colour of this as well and get rid of it. Maybe wrap it, maybe sand it back, have it a lighter colour. Don't know what I'm going to do yet, but there's still quite a lot in here that I need to get done. And it's going to take some time. So if you want to come follow me, guys, check me out over on X, Twitch. I'll be on Facebook, my website, check that out as well. That's going to get an overhaul. And obviously check out Dubby, the new sponsor I've got, which is an energy drink company. Link's going to be in there down in the description below with the 10% off discount. But yeah, this is it. So 4 years. Maybe a bit longer, 4.5 years since I've done videos, just trying to get into the role of everything again, and it's basically going to take me a little bit of time. I have also got, because now I've got everything in a separated building, a security camera to review as well. Now this was a little sponsor a little while ago, got back in touch with them, and they're quite happy for me to do it again. So, like always, guys, I shall see you in the next video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, really does help out the channel, and I shall see you when I'm streaming or in the next video.